Hello dear friends, I am Hoodh Ibrahim from the Maldives. Greetings from the sunny side of life. It is an honor to be considered for the WIF World Assembly this year. As the chairman of the WIF Maldives National Preparatory Committee, I note that we have held excellent partnerships in the Maldives working together with the WIF Secretary. This year we've held special events marking the WIF anniversary hosted by the young leaders of Tuva, Russia, and mark the important days such as the Victory Day with the Consul General of the Russian Federation to the Maldives, His Excellency Alexei Idemkin, in May, where flowers of victory and letters of victory were symbolically handed over to the Consul General during the meeting by the youth leaders of the Maldives and esteemed historians and professors of academia exchanging well wishes for the patriotic soldiers. When our nations collaborate in education, science and culture, we are not just exchanging knowledge, we are building lasting relationships. For instance, Maldivian students studying in Russian universities gain technical expertise in fields such as medical technology, medicine and renewable energy, which they bring back to our country and use it to benefit our communities. Similarly, Russian scientists working in technologies and research areas such as climate and resilience give Maldives a chance to gain information and unique insights on tropical ecosystems and the changes that are happening around the world. Today, learning from the Maldivian organizations such as MSRO, which is gearing up to experiment on mangroves out in space through international partnerships, these exchanges create mutual understanding that goes beyond politics and beyond borders. Diplomacy requires three key attributes that I believe in, especially between nations that are friendly such as Russia and Maldives. First, cultural intelligence, which is understanding that Maldivian approach to negotiation might be different from the Russian protocols of diplomacy. Second, trust building, recognizing that building trust between small island states and major powers takes time. And third, linguistic flexibility. While any language can serve as a bridge between our two cultures, learning languages, especially basic phrases in either Russian or Divehi, shows respect for our partner's heritage, and it will make people feel warmth the way they react whenever you say one or two words in their mother tongue, which is such a very important feeling where they feel home. The fundamental principles of human rights, ensuring cooperation and benefits that are key for all citizens to equally prosper around the world. This can include mutual assistance, like when Russia provided COVID-19 vaccination to the Maldives and medical equipment, when Maldivian environmentalists shared coral restoration technique and information about our habitats, so that Russians can also benefit from this information. In addition to this, historical perspectives honoring both our nations which have navigated geopolitical changes while at the same time respecting and maintaining our national sovereignty. These values, I believe, transform temporary partnerships into enduring friendships. Looking at the history of Russia, the person I am most impressed by is the literary titan and the great Alexander Pushkin. This is because of his famous works that have traveled to all corners of the world, including the Maldives. In his most famous works that I believe should be noted around the world include the verse novel Eugene Onegin, the narrative poem The Bronze Horseman, and the drama Boris Godunov. Also, I really enjoyed reading stories such as The Queen of Spades and The Tales of Belkin. Pushkin's prose have such vivid imagery and philosophical inquiry that builds on the beauty of the Russian language and uses brilliant language blending neoclassicism and romanticism. I personally love how Pushkin explores themes of freedom, personal liberty and the relationship of the individual with society. Looking at the programs that I'm currently overseeing in the Maldives Center for Policy Research, which is an independent international think tank, leads two main programs, which is Youth Side and MOFSEL. Firstly, Youth Side, or the Youth Innovation for Sustainable Development in Tourism, Heritage and Environment Conservation, is an innovative national program led by youth in civil society organizations that bring together dynamic and professional youth experts from around the world and implement sustainable development goals and the United Nations 2030 agenda. Secondly, ambitious food security policy and interventions under the MOFSAP, or the Maldives Organic Food Security and Agricultural Program, under the MCPR in partnership with Jadam Organic Technologies in South. Together we are researching ways to build scale and resilience and develop Maldives organic farming sector. Jadam generously supports with their technical knowledge on resources that give us the expertise providing pest control, disease prevention and nutritional needs of crops to farmers in the Maldives, along with support of the International Federation for Organic Agriculture Movement IFORM in creating innovative new mechanisms such as the participatory guarantee system, which the local capital city Maldives City Council has also expressed support in developing further. Lastly, the Global Training Academy under OMLAS champions the 1 million leaders focusing on sustainable development and its role in developing international youth cooperation and sustainable practices with hundreds of fellows and thousands of champions training each year to reach the target of 1 million leaders across the world. These projects are unique because they empower young people to use the latest expertise and emerging technologies so that they are equipped with the tools that they can use for successful program implementation. To the people of both our nations, I would like to say our fresh perspectives and our close friendships are needed in the new age where we are seeing more geopolitical turmoil. We need to work together through student exchanges, joint research on climate change, or through cultural exchange programs. Your work in these areas is writing the future chapters of our shared story. The ocean between us isn't a barrier, but it's a highway connecting our futures. Thank you.